Hello and welcome to Motors for the Masses, and today is part 2 of that Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 review video, and today is just about the ride out, so sit back and relax and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so let's see what this is like. Now I have noticed, and the owner did say this, that there's a little bit of misting at the bottom of this. Now it may be a bit of damp in his shed, but even so, I've been out for an hour or so just doing some filming with the actual shots before talking, and it still hasn't cleared up, which is a little bit frustrating. Easy start, sounds lovely. Now so far the owner has done 78 miles I think on this bike. I've done about 6 just doing some filming shots, and now we're going to ride it properly and see what it's really like. Okay, so we're going to start on these country roads, and I am going to lead with my old favourite, the gear change. Very smooth, nice. Clutch, really light. I have to say, this is probably one of the lightest clutches and one of the easiest gear changes that I've ever felt on any bike so far. Of all my bikes I own, bear in mind a lot of them are old though, but if I was to compare with the bike that I own, it would be the Mash 400, and it is lighter and much easier. It's a very short gear change, but it goes into gear really easily. Now the owner of this bike did say that he was having trouble with the gear change because he has to take his foot off to actually change gear, but I would put all that down to the position of the gear lever for the actual rider, because for me it is in the absolute perfect position. No worries whatsoever as far as gear change is concerned for me. Lovely. Now the seat, I did say before, when you sit on the seat it is a little bit hard, but when your feet are up and you're riding, no dramas. It's lovely, very comfortable. The suspension is very forgiving. Now that piggyback suspension obviously makes it very modern. It's very forgiving, it works, it does its job nicely. The handlebars are at the perfect width for me. Obviously they can be adjusted slightly forward and back if you need to, but I don't need to. This is a very bumpy road, but it's holding its own very well. Mirrors, got a little bit of arm, but they could be adjusted a little bit. It's nothing spectacular. It's not really a big problem. I've got no worries about that. Oh, lovely and smooth. Well, that seems to be my thing, isn't it? Gear changes, very nice. Which way am I going here? I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm here. Okay, yes. Well, we'll get a bit of main road riding now then. Ticks over nicely, got a lovely purr from that twin there. Sounds very nice. Today's a busy road. Today's a busy road, you know what I mean. Here we go. Responsive. Now again, I can't ride it fast because it's only now done 86 miles. So I've still got to be sensible. Oh yes, I like that. Now I get a tiny bit of bounce from that front end. Like the front suspension's a little bit bouncy, but it's nothing huge. It's not a problem bouncy. It's not, oh my god, it's bouncy, I'm gonna vibrate to death, because it's not. I just feel it a little bit, that's all. Purrs, lovely. It just gets up to 50 miles an hour with ease. I should take it up a bit further to 60. I'm in 6th gear. Yeah, no dramas. Of course, being an upright bike, I've got a bit of wind buffeting, but you're going to get that on any upright bike. It's quiet, but you've still got that lovely little purr under your backside, or between your legs, should I say. But it's quiet. It's not offensive. The only wind noise I get is from my helmet. But it holds its own nicely. I've not been thrown around all over the road. Ride's lovely. I love the look of these clocks. Very basic, but they're very easy to read. I don't know if you can see on the camera there, that little bit of misting. So there we are. Again, there's nothing to write home about. You've got your miles, how much fuel you've got, speed, mostly in miles per hour and in kilometers, and your rev counter. What more do you need, especially on a classic looking bike? The grips are okay. They're not super soft, but they're not hard. Let's do a little bit of weaving. See? Oh yes, very smooth action. Very nice smooth action there. You can sit at 55, 60 without having to worry about slowing down. It comes into a corner very well. Yeah, that's nice. I want to go a bit of village riding next, and then we'll get some main road and some more country road. Again, lorries coming past, not blowing me around. It could have something to do with the fact that there's 16 stone sitting on it. I'm in a little track there, a little bit of wiggle, but nothing dramatic. Okay, indicators nice and easy to use. Down through the gears. Ooh, 5th. Ooh, 4th. Ah, 3rd. Lovely. Yep, holds it nicely. Yeah, that's nice. Sitting at 30 miles an hour in 4th, I believe. And that is just fine. I mean, the mirrors aren't bad at all. I mean, I can see 8/10 out of the mirror. About 2/10 of it is obscured by my arms. I mean, this could be adjusted back slightly. Perhaps a couple of extenders if you are concerned about it, but nothing really dramatic. And what is that? Look up here on the left hand side, see that? Oh, it's 3 of them sitting on the road there. I'm going to turn around and have a look at that. Oh, easy turn. Yeah, no worries. Beautiful. Let this car come past so we can have a proper look at these bikes, cars. Yeah, the balance is nice at slow speeds. Pulls away nicely. Let's have a look there, look. See that? 4, there's one in the garage as well. Wow. Anyway, perfect opportunity to turn around and go back out onto the main road. So I know these bikes have been out a while, and I know everyone so far has raved about them, especially for the price point. 650 twin for between £5,500 and £6,300. Don't expect these to be lightning rods, because they're not. But if you want a lightning rod, this is not the bike for you. Let's go down this way. Oh wow, it's I know I say it a lot, but I really do like a nice smooth gear change, and this has a very nice smooth gear change. Now if you watched the previous video, I won't be banging on about little details about this bike, because that's been done. This is purely a let's see what it's like to ride video. Now that picks up very nicely. Yes, I like that. You don't have to be in a low gear, you've still got plenty of grunt in the upper gears. Perhaps some might say this could do with a gear indicator, but I'm not too bothered about it. I mean, it's got a neutral light. What more do you want? Other than that, go by the revs and the sound and the feel. Let's go this way. Nice. Hello. Yes, alright, brakes. Of course, ABS. I can't push too hard because again it's all new. Alright, that's going to do a bit of slow turn to stop. Oh, that's nice, yes. Very good balance. Easy to manoeuvre. It's not massively heavy, so it's easy to manoeuvre. Great clutch. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Again, 6th gear, 35 miles an hour, and it pulls. And there's a fire. Bit random. Okay. So even at 35 miles an hour, 6th gear, 2,500 revs, it pulls away. So, put away in first. Second, see how low we can go. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. 6th gear, 25 miles an hour. You do it gently, it quite likes it. One thing I have noticed is the valves are tapping a little bit. Now, don't forget, on these bikes, the first service needs a valve check and probably adjust. And the valve check and adjust also needs doing every other service. So valves seem to be a thing on this bike. Of course I'm in too low a gear here. Yeah, that's nice. I think the best thing to say about this is that it is really simple to ride. You haven't got to think about it, you haven't got to concentrate on it, you haven't got to worry about it kicking you in the face and throwing you into the dirt. It takes everything really easy. It's a pleasurable ride. There we go. Very pleasurable. You think, I just fancy going out for a country ride. Maybe go for a bit of blast while I'm there. Excuse me, cyclist. Let's go this way. So yes, if you want to nip out for a nice jaunt, country ride, maybe you want to go for a blast on the way back, this is definitely the bike to do it on. It takes everything in its stride. Corners are easy. Lovely. Yeah. Very impressive. Now, do I have room for one of these in my garage? This to me would be the replacement for the MASH 400, and indeed the person who bought this bike traded in their MASH 400. But my MASH 400 is that army bike and I don't really want to get rid of that. So do I have space or need for one of these? Possibly. Don't tell the wife. Yeah, I like it. Oh, please let me say it again. The gear change is amazing. I don't really have anything negative to say. I suppose if I do, it would be, it's a shame that the valves aren't adjusting so quickly, and that demisting needs to happen on those gauges or those clocks. Even now, I've been out for over an hour with this bike and I can still see a slight haze to it. Perhaps the clocks need to be replaced. I don't know, I'll look into that when I get back. Yeah, easy, on your side, love. Wow. Well, I'm going to pull over and end this ride. It's been an absolute pleasure as usual. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell, and look at all our other videos and everything else. And we shall be back very soon with more. So until next time, please ride and drive carefully, but have fun. Bye bye!